Hey guys, Nathan here from Running Warehouse Australia, and today we have a very special guest in studio, Declan Tingay, back from Paris Olympics, two-time Olympian and Running Warehouse Australia sponsored athlete. Declan, thanks for joining us. And today he's going to show us what's in his Olympic bag and some of his favourite mementos and pieces from Paris. Okay, first off, Declan, how was Paris?
Amazing, hectic, overwhelming, and an amazing experience the whole way.
And it was your second Olympics. What did you learn from the first and take into the second, if there was anything?
Tokyo was really different. Obviously, we did it under COVID, so we had a lot of restrictions and rules in place. The village was quite empty. It was hard to soak up that atmosphere. Paris, very different. The village felt like a city, really vibrant, lots of people packed into one place, and it just made the competition that much more special. Hard to compare, but Tokyo was a big learning experience, and the lessons I took from that competition helped me improve upon that 17th place to 11th in Paris.
All right, let's jump into some goodies now and some of your favourite pieces. So where are we going to start?
We're going to start this side of the suitcase with maybe my favourite item of the entire kit, the Australian Olympic blazer.
Do I get to touch it?
You do, yep.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Ooh, feels nice.
Classic green and gold, lined with the names of every gold medalist back to the start of the modern Olympics.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Did you get to wear this at all?
I wore it for about 5 minutes because I was not in the opening ceremony. So, pristine piece of kit. I'm going to keep it forever, and I'll find a lovely place to display it.
Excellent. So we got the blazer, which didn't get to wear, but got to wear. Anything else from your time there, any mementos or anything in Paris that you've been able to pick up?
Yep. Olympics, you know, the most important thing is collecting knickknacks. So what have we got here? Team Australia trading pins. Now, I've kept them all because I'd rather hold on to them as a souvenir, but 5 unique designs to commemorate these Olympics.
So you didn't swap any at all? You kept them all for yourself?
I'm selfish.
Okay, anything else you picked up?
Yep. Stuffed toys, a necessity. The boxing kangaroo, just an iconic piece of Australian memorabilia. Usually you see these come out every Olympics in some sort of unique design. And the Paris 2024 mascot, this cute little plushy red fridge hat. A lot of people have their own interpretations of what that could be, but it's a...
Now, did you get given these?
I got given the kangaroo. This guy was a €20 gift from the gift shop.
Okay, excellent. Little gift for yourself.
Little treat.
You were there to compete, right, and not just pick up knickknacks, so...
For sure.
Surely there has to be some race kit.
Of course.
Okay.
And here it is. The exact uniform I wore for the 20k walk and mixed relay walk. Really lightweight mesh Asics singlet produced specifically for the Australian team for these games.
Green and gold. What more could you want? All right, and footwear? We go footwear as well?
Footwear, a classic choice. A shoe that I love, Asics Meta Speed Edge Plus. Now, this pair actually came from Running Warehouse Australia, and I think I've actually used this pair for all of my competitions this year. So I've put about maybe 150 kilometers worth of racing on them, and I love them.
So these have the Paris streets underneath.
Yep. Worn into the outsole.
Excellent. Okay, so we got the race kit, but 20k race walk at the Olympics, you had to fuel yourself surely. You know, it's a long event.
Yep.
What do we use out on course?
Yep, and it's an early morning start, so of course it begins with coffee in the official Australian Olympic team Keep Cup with
His coffee order on it.
my coffee order.
Now that came with the kit, did it?
That was all part of the kit, yep. And that is something I used at least a few times a day for 2 weeks in the village.
Okay, important. Skinny cappuccino. That's Declan's order. Okay, but that's important. Now, but race-wise, what do we use out on course?
Morton, my go-to. the bottle and the powder. Something I've used a lot of these last few years, something essential to endurance performance, and when you're racing over 20, 22 Ks at a time or longer, it is something you really need to dial in to optimize your performance.
Now, the race walk, that's done on 1K loops, right? Do you take fuel every lap? So is this something you'll slowly work your way through, or is there key points where you'll fuel?
Yeah, it's something we plan. So my fueling strategy, I usually consider in maybe 4 to 5 kilometre blocks, because it's such a hectic race. You may not have the opportunity to take something off the table every lap, but giving yourself the opportunity to get fuel into you every maybe 20 to 25 minutes is essential.
Yeah, and so you'll go through a full 600ml bottle in a race, or will you go through multiples of that?
I can go through up to a bottle. It's more important that it's there, it's available. You might find that deeper into the race, you just can't take anything in, you can't swallow anything, but being able to put something into your mouth and even swish it about and spit it out can be just as beneficial.
Okay, there was another little part which I've spied in here, which, you know, Declan might not show you, but it's his official race number. So, you know, that would have gone on the green and gold singlet for Australia. But there's also something else you picked up in the village, which is given to you, which again is green and gold. Something you want to show us, Declan?
The official ASICS team kit, Olympic edition Nimbus Mirage.
Very nice. What size?
That's a 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah, now that's given
Doesn't quite
to
fit me.
every team member. It's something you wear in your downtime around the village, keeps your feet nice and comfy, keeps the legs fresh for the competition you've got coming up.
All right, cool. So thank you, Declan, for coming in, showing us a few of your favourite things which you've picked up, been given, which comes in the official Australian Olympic luggage supplier
Team
as well.
Suitcase, yep.
Team Suitcase, yep. So we got to see in competition, out of competition, what they're given and wearing around the village, what they're given for the opening and closing ceremonies. A few more questions for you, if that's
Yep.
okay. How fast can you walk a 5K?
My 5K PB is 18 minutes, 12 seconds. That's an Australian record, and it's one of the fastest 5,000 metre walks of all time.
Excellent. And do you ever run a 5K? How fast can you run a 5K?
I do go out for the occasional run. I've never tested myself over 5K. My last time might be high school cross country. And to be honest, I don't think I could even hit 18 minutes.
I guess the walk is more impressive, you know, Australian record and all. Declan, thank you so much for coming in, showing us these. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in LA, hopefully.
Thank you, my pleasure.